This is a very short demo of ProgrammExpress, the web-based portfolio program and project reporting solution specifically for the Collinson Group. We're going to show the new version, includes the new home screen. So if I'm going to log on administrator to our demo system with the corporate skin of the Collinson Group, it will now take us into what we call our home screen. And as an administrator, I can see projects. And I'm just opening up the structure for portfolios, programs and projects, purely a demo structure, showing all the projects on the left and showing all the modules in icon form on the right, showing the health and status using red, amber and green across all the projects, programs and portfolios, and better shown by using the tab of updates, showing that we have commentary, plan, resources, costs, benefits, impacts, risks and logs, as well as documents, reports, dashboards and further administrator settings. This is the view of the administrator who can see everything. The whole idea of the home screen is that we set up roles which filter modules and filter projects by user access. So if I now log on to the same system with the same data as a standard user who has right access, 3 projects, we will see the same home screen, now different because it's filtered by just the projects that the user or project manager has right access to, and just the modules that we expect that project manager or user to update. So commentary, plan and risks. So the whole idea is that very simple inputs in terms of the project. Manager is expected to update, and now we can use the home screen, the red square or the green or the amber depending on its status, by clicking in that area, and we can now provide the update in terms of narrative commentary. We can provide the plan information or the update in terms of the plan, and we can update our risks, because these are the only 3 things that our administrator or central project team has asked us to do. So very simple screen for the project manager user. If we want to toggle and have a look at what projects we've got read access to, we can do that as well. And if we want to have a look at all, read and write, we can also do that. And that's the view of the user. Very simple user interface for the updater. The whole idea is that once the updater has provided those updates from an administration perspective, we can go back to the home screen and we can look at the data in totality. One of the things that we can also do with the screen now is we can start to filter out the greens and the ambers, or the reds, but we'd normally filter out the greens and the ambers, which starts to highlight where we've got problem areas within specific projects and which module the problem area is. So if, for example, I were to highlight project 1C and I were to the costs module by clicking in this square, I can see here, for example, the forecast exceeds the planned, is out of tolerance and therefore has a red status from a cost perspective. Okay, back into the home screen. If I'm the user or the project manager or the administrator, anybody, once those data inputs have been provided, we can also now see on this page reports which have been pre-configured as my reports, which only me, the user, can see, or as shared reports which have probably been set up by the PMO or the central projects team. In this case, if I'm the manager of project 1A, I will want to see what that report like in terms of a one-page summary report, which is created in PDF but downloadable to an image and is therefore works well within a PowerPoint slide. So we've got the milestones, the financials, and the commentary threads here. That would be more of a PPT style report, but I might want a Word style report. I'll run my one-page overview, which I've pre-configured. And that will show me how the report looks following the update that I've made. Commentary, plan, risks, actions, issues, and lessons learned in this case. ProgrammExpress works well from a reporting perspective and works even better from a program and portfolio reporting, where we consolidate all the reports, all the project data into program reports or into portfolio reports. So now again on the home screen, I can go down to some pre-canned reports that have been set up, and I'll show the RAG status summary report, which typically looks like the Excel report that is the summary of all the project reports that have been input to the program office. So that would be an example of a RAG status report showing the commentaries that we've selected, overall focus and decisions and escalations, the RAG status, the start and end date, and the project manager. Configurable, and you can change the columns and the data that sit within this report. This is what's been set up. Or I may want to have a look at a full Gantt chart report. So here, from the top level, project portfolio, we can now see the plan in Gantt chart format of every single project and program sitting under the portfolio. Or maybe we want to run a resource usage summary. Again, Excel style, showing the projects that particular resources are working on, days in the month, but you can change this and configure it to weekly if you so wish, aggregated totals, and where we have hotspots. Or we might want to actually go into the reporting screen and make our own report. So let's have a look at a milestone summary, which is more of a timeline report. Let's change the data to start and run on a 6-month basis, which means that we will get it as a weekly view. And more of a high-level timeline view of the projects and their key milestones. So this is just a very short demo and an example of what ProgrammExpress does in terms of its new home screen, which has just come out in version 15.1, has been rolled out to all our current clients and is receiving very good feedback. There's lots of other functionality in terms of document management, in terms of dashboards, in terms of other settings and wiring of portfolios, and lots of administrator config settings. But this was just a very short demo to show the power of ProgrammExpress, and particularly to show the new version 15.1 home screen. That concludes the demo. Thank you very much for watching.